What it do? What it do? Welcome to the Genius Club. I am your boy Lean Gene, man, and we gonna get right into it today, man. Talking about some ASAP Rocky shit. You hear me? The ASAP Rocky trial. You know, it's a little, ASAP. They tried to offer ASAP a plea deal today. Or they tried. The courts offered him a plea deal, and he turned it down. They tried to give him like 100 and some days and 3 years on probation. But obviously, you turning that down, you feel like it's a good chance that you can beat this shit, right? He facing 10, you know, and the prosecutors didn't like that shit. You know what I mean? They hit him with a 1-2. Plus, you know, he got Rihanna, he got a little Riri over there with a Billy. He having a little money too. You know, they done hired the best lawyers. Point blank period. You turn down what's that? That's a little under 4 months probably in jail, 4 or 5 months in jail. But you know what? These uh, judges, prosecutors, the court system, they just want you to take a plea deal because they want a conviction. They only gonna offer you a plea deal if they know they case weak. Cause believe you me, if they case wasn't weak, they'll take it all the way there, lock you up for centuries, and you fuck around didn't even do it, man. Look, hey, so let me play this shit uh with Tisa Tell. Shout out to Tisa Tell. She was breaking this shit down earlier. Shout out to her. I'm gonna run a clip with her, and she was breaking this shit down. And then I'm gonna come back to you. Hey, play that clip real quick. Let go.
Name is ASAP Rocky. It looked like you gonna be free on a Bahama vacation. You guys, the ASAP Rocky trial is starting, and you know your girl is gonna cover it. We're even gonna have Black Letter Law come on. She is live in the courtroom. It is going to be good. But one of the things that happened, and listen, we've been covering this for the last 2 years, okay? We've always said the evidence is shoddy. It looks like the DA is doing too much. And it looks like ASAP's going to rock free. A lot of people thought he was going to jail. However, he said, excuse me, I got some money and my girl got a few dollars too. They hired the best lawyers possible. And there was a sneak attack in court. The prosecutors were like, yo, we'll offer you a plea deal. ASAP Rocky looked at them and said, respectfully, I decline. Why? Because the prosecution was rocked to their core in court. On top of that, like we've said, they really don't have any evidence. The only evidence they have is from ASAP Rocky. Needless to say, just to give you a spoiler alert, ASAP Rocky.
Meet Joe. Joe can't find a job. He would drive for a ride-sharing company, but
The only witness to him getting bang banged is himself, to the point that the police searched the scene for shell casings. This is just a little teaser before we get into the story. The police searched the scene for shell cases. They couldn't find anything. He went by himself, ASAP Rocky, looked for shell casings, and what a whole crew of detectives couldn't find, he found shell casings from the bang bang that he claimed grazed his fingers. Yes, grazed his fingers. On top of that, there was even the one thing that the prosecutions thought they had that they thought would take down ASAP Rocky was the fact that he was on camera carrying a bang bang. Now, I said, if he shot it, where are the shell casings? But guess what? ASAP Rocky's lawyers did one better. And what is a surprise attack, right? And what is a surprise attack? They are now saying that what we saw him carrying was not a real gun at all, but it was a prop gun. And their lead witness, their star witness, has said that ASAP ain't doing nothing wrong and we need to leave that boy alone. That's right. The prosecutors were stunned because their star witness is literally testifying for ASAP in his favor. Then they tried to say, no, we don't want him to perform. We don't want him to testify anymore. And the judge said, no, you don't get to do that. He will testify. Y'all, I'm called this is a wrap, but we are going to hear Alfie's real life testimony about what happened in court. And on top of that, right? And on top of that, get this, 12 VY is going to testify that Relly was the aggressor. And the DA is pissed that he's just finding out about this. This is what it's come to. Multiple ASAP members are testifying against each other in court. They are not testifying against each other. They are all testifying against Relly because they think that he is a liar. They think he is a seller, and they think he is making all this up. Let's not forget ASAP Rocky has said since the beginning that he believes that ASAP Relly tried to extort him. He said, I'm paying you a penny. And that's when ASAP Relly made up this whole thing. But let's actually get into this, right? The DA got angry and wanted 12D blocked from testifying because he was never mentioned before. Rocky's lawyer said they had 2 years to question him, and they never did, despite him being an eyewitness to the judge that gave him permission to testify. All right, let's get into this. Nancy Dillon actually did a great write-up.
So let me get this right. You know, we know they got a weak case because they wouldn't have offered that. You facing 10, they would go for the whole thing. They really annoyed the prosecution. You know, you gotta watch out for these motherfuckers, man, because you could be an innocent motherfucker, right? Didn't do nothing. So, you know, you gotta watch out for the company you keep. You know, watch out who you be around, because at the end of the day, a motherfucker could just lie on you. You know what I mean? And if the prosecution is like, we can get him because they got these loopholes. They can say you did this type of evidence. They can go around, you know, because they just trying to get a conviction. So let me get it right though. ASAP Relly is the nigga who's claiming these allegations, right? But the defense just hit a motherfucker with it was a prop gun. You don't got no goddamn shell casings. You know, a whole lot of shit that really is in ASAP Rocky favor. And you know, it's kind of fucked up with ASAP. You know, the whole ASAP crew, ASAP Ferg. You know, they was doing their thing for a minute, but you probably got a lot of niggas around that's just jealous, envious, dry hating, you know what I mean? Just doing all, you know these type of niggas, man. You know, you got them around you, and you just gotta watch the company you keep, man, at the end of the day, because a motherfucker could lie, and now you up the river, you gone. You know what I mean? If you don't got a bankroll, luckily, ASAP got Riri. Riri got good Billy, and ASAP having some paper, right? So they hiring the best lawyers. They like, fuck that, we beating this shit, man. They don't got no evidence, no shell casings, prop gun, the top witness, the number one prosecutor's witness is really on the defense side. A whole lot of other motherfuckers is coming to the situation. Is like really on the defense side. They don't really got no cases over them. And they mad as fuck because they done wasted all their resources, right? Trying to get a celebrity, trying to get some money. Everything really be about some money or a class situation. You know, other than just the, you know, on the surface level, it's about money. Follow the money, you'll find it, right? But it's another level where it ain't about no money. It's about, because the other level is they got all the money. They control everything. So they don't got to worry about not having no money. On the highest level, it ain't about no money. On the highest level, it's about some whole other shit, maybe spiritual, right? Um, yeah. So I think ASAP is probably gonna beat this shit, man. He got a whole family. Him and Rihanna, they seem pretty happy. They got, you know, they rich. They just living their life. You see them on social media. They just kicking it. Seem pretty good, man. They got a whole family. What, they got 2 kids. Um, hey, you can't be mad at that, man. So I think he gonna get off on this shit, and the trial gonna start. And hey, we gonna make sure we stay in tuned in to this shit when it do hit. And we gonna get right to it, man. But y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I really want to hear from what y'all think, man. Y'all think he gonna beat it? Or y'all think hey, they gonna jam him up? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know, man. Like that like button, comment, subscribe, and give your boy some motherfucking engagements, because you already know. Your boy trying to grow. You feel me? I'm out. Love.